All I can say is thank God for Google Calendars. What are we, the 21st or 22nd of April? The 21st. And I have to put the Wi-Fi back on here so I don't use data on my phone, which is very limited, as I'm uploading videos onto my fitness channel. Finally broke that hurdle. I've been filming every day, being in lockdown. Well, lockdown. And so I've been collecting them like I do for this channel, in French and in English for this channel, but in English only for the other channel. But maybe I should do some in French. But yeah, because one of my videos that I never continued with, I did a stretching video in French about 10 years ago, and it got a lot of views, and I didn't follow up on that. A lot of missed opportunities, not just that one. I'm a little slow sometimes. But that being said, I'm finally breaking the ice and just uploading clips, not worrying about how the presentation is, how, not necessarily how I look, but how I edit. And I'm not editing, although sometimes I eat a lot and I film right after, and it shows my stomach is like full to the, like, you know, I have to kind of get over that, because it's not that big a deal in the long run, you know. And if I want to increase the traffic to that YouTube and eventually make more exercise videos and structure more things, I have to kind of get people there. So I can't edit fast enough or create enough content to do that without just loading up content like I'm doing now, if that makes sense. Because it's like I'm creating a standard that I can't keep up to, so I gotta stop that. I mean, because this channel, it's not booming, but it gets a few subscribers every few weeks, and it's approaching 200 subscribers, which is better than the other channel, which has about 124. And I've had it for 10 years or so. Yeah, so I'm kind of seeing my social media, YouTube and all that, as, you know, when I do something, just post it on a specific receptacle, I guess you could say. Things that I do every day, document, and put it on the appropriate channel. Like Gary Vee said, stop making things so impossible to do, you know? So that's basically what I'm doing. Because it's like I've, in my head, created an image that is impossible to, a standard that is impossible to keep or to even produce. And like trying to wait for the right moment, and I have too many things on my plate, and it's completely unrealistic. So I guess I know from experience with this channel is that just, I mean, I have things in French and I have things in English, and it's just point and shoot, you know. And it could be better. But on the other hand, it's still progressing, even at a slow rate, which is better than not progressing at all. So in the long run, that's what I have to remember. Until I get to a point where I can do things, maybe set up another channel that will boom, but boom isn't even a real thing. Only for some people. That can't really be something that I have to keep in my radar, you know what I mean? So I'm thanking God. I didn't even mention this. I'm thanking God for, thanking God. I'm thankful for Google Calendars now that I've been using for several months. Because I've been going to bed very late and waking up, like yesterday I woke up at noon, but I'm supposed to have a call from the group therapy class today. Even though we don't have it, they're still doing things, trying to get things started by telephone. And it's at 10:30. It's in 10 minutes. And I got a reminder on my phone at 2:30 this morning while I was going to bed. I'm like, oh no, I gotta set the alarm for 10 so I can at least try to get up and be a little bit awake for the call. Now I would have completely slept through it and forgot it. And I've done that in the past, over the past decades. Once in a while I forget things. Because I don't check my calendar all the time because it's too overwhelming. When I'm in it, but sometimes I forget. And this would have been a time. And now because of the reminder, I set up my Google Calendars with reminders, a lot, about 4 or 5 of them. On important stuff to keep me on track. Even stuff that I need to memorize. I put out a constant reminder every day. I set it up as an event because the reminders for all day don't work because you have to check them. Whereas if I set it as an event at a specific time, I get a reminder and that's it. So for this event, a phone call in 10 minutes. I set it up for, I guess it was 8 hours. I guess I didn't set up the day before. Sometimes I don't see the reminders, you know, or they don't pop up or whatever. But I set it for 8 hours before, 2 hours before, 1 hour before. And so it helped me. So it's like, wow, that's good. I just lost my train of thought. But yeah, it's good. That part, technology is really good. I was late to the boat for Google Calendars. I knew about it for long time. Back in the day, about 10 years ago, I had a client who was using it. But I need to I'm not an early adopter of a lot of things. I have to wait to see if it's beneficial to me, how I'm going to use it in my life if there's actually a need. And so the Google Calendars, it finally became something I was going to experiment with, digitally, to kind of integrate with my written, Back in the day, I had a Palm Pilot, and I was using it all the time, so I was completely digital. And I lost information, 3 months of information with no backup, and I was traumatized by that. On 2 occasions, I think the second occasion I was able to retrieve it. If you've ever used Palm Pilot, you put it on the docking station and you sync it, and sometimes it gives you the option to sync it from the Palm Pilot to the computer, or from the computer to the Palm Pilot. And one of the ways erases some of the data. If it's from computer to Palm Pilot, and all your stuff you wanted from the new info from your Palm Pilot to the computer, it would erase. And that's what happened. I didn't know how to retrieve it. I kind of pressed the button quickly, because some things I like to do automatically, and that's what happened. Anyways, I'm going to see if I can just brush my teeth real quick and sit down and wait for the call. And that's it. That's been a long video. I'm feeling a little better now because I'm realizing I'm collecting videos for this channel, collecting videos in English for this channel, in French for this channel. So I have content to schedule uploads, and collecting videos for the fitness channel. I have a cooking channel, and I haven't. It's a lot of editing for that, and anyways, bye.